This week, we saw practically all the stocks among the Magnificent Seven and the main indices collapsing, losing their main medium-term inflection points, confirming a very dangerous shift in sentiment. Now, we have been warning here on the channel about the various top signals in the past few weeks, but what about now? Wasn't this crash just another overreaction? Maybe. Well, maybe. Let's look at what's happening from a technical point of view without any bias or guesswork. Let's just talk about facts and strategies. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan. It's a pleasure to see you guys over here. Times like these are very challenging, but you can always find great opportunities out there. And that's why I invite you to join the 5% project, because there you will have access to exclusive analysis and trading strategies which follow our proven trading method. Just check out our website right now and try our service for free at absolutely no cost. Link in the video's description. Now, as we can see here, SPY is losing this turning point over here, $537.45. Now, Nathan, why is this key point so important? Because by losing this support level, SPY is materializing a bearish pivot point. It made a high over here, lower than the previous high, and right now it is losing the previous support level, making a new lower low. Lower high, lower low, classic bearish pivot point, one of the most reliable bearish chart structures ever. Therefore, the situation is not looking good for SPY right now. We just triggered one of the best performing bearish reversal chart structures. What's more, we just triggered this candlestick pattern over here, bearish engulfing, right? You guys corrected me. I was saying bearish engulfing. It is bearish engulfing, and guys, English is not my main language. It is not my first language. This is why I started this channel in the first place, just to practice my English. All right, and you guys keep making fun of my accent. As long as you don't correct me, I can't possibly imagine that I'm pronouncing incorrectly. So please feel free to correct me at any time. All right, I will thank you. So well. Thank you very much for correcting me. Yes, bearish engulfing, bearish pivot point. SPY is right now officially in bearish territory. Now, QQQ losing our main support level, $455. If you ask me, we are seeking our next technical support level, $443 down here. As long as we don't see any meaningful technical evidence suggesting a bottom signal in the indices, we're gonna keep correcting, we're gonna keep seeking lower support levels. So far, there is not a single bottom signal on SPY or QQQ, so our stocks are gonna remain bearish for now, unless if we see a miraculous, very impressive bullish recovery next week, but so far, not a single bullish reaction. Now, if you ask me, Nathan, could we see a bullish reaction? Well, of course we could, and right now the timing would be very good, because on the weekly chart, SPY has just retested the 21 EMA, the exponential moving average on the weekly chart, so which did act as a support level over here in April this year. Therefore, if we see a very good meaningful bullish reaction next week, great, fantastic, SPY is gonna make a bottom signal, but so far, in the lack of any technical evidence suggesting otherwise, there is nothing else to do but assume that SPY is going to persist its bearish sentiment. The QQQ is losing the 21 EMA over here. We are about to retest the next support level, $443, but no bullish reaction so far. If we see one, great, fantastic, but so far there is none. Microsoft losing our support levels. It is trading below the 21 EMA. It just retested the support level at 404 over here. Just like the QQQ, just like the SPY, since it is around the support level, any bullish reaction over here would be very good, but there is none. Apple is trying to react, alright? It is struggling a lot under the dual resistance level made by the 21 EMA, made by the red line at 2020 over here. 2020, I'm so sorry. 220 over here, but there is not a single meaningful bullish reversal yet. Nvidia is making a bullish reaction today. Oh, but Nathan, it is dropping 2.95%. Well, it is, but today's candle is bullish right now, at least. This is not a meaningful, reliable, interesting bullish reversal signal, bottom signal, but if we see Nvidia recovering, making another very good bullish reaction, it could be. But in this case, what's the problem? The problem is that even if we see a bullish reaction, Nvidia is still bearish. So in theory, any correction, any pullback to the 21 EMA or maybe even to the 118 up here could be just another dead cat bounce. Nvidia would need to close above the 21 EMA, above the 118, and what's more, it would need to reject yesterday's bearish candlestick pattern by closing above yesterday's high next week, all right, in order to completely reject this bearish sentiment, in order to enter bullish territory again. So far, it is still in bearish territory. Any bounce could be just another dead cat bounce. If you ask me, in the lack of any technical evidence suggesting that Nvidia will recover or reverse, we're gonna close this gap over here, $96.02. Google collapsing as well. It is looking like Nvidia. We don't see any bottom signal. Its next technical support level is right here around 164. This is where I see Google right here, right now. Amazon is collapsing after earnings, all right? It is losing our most important support levels. We see what could be a Dragonfly Doji, which means bullish recovery, but again, it is below many important resistance levels. The previous support levels over here are gonna act as future resistance levels. 173, 176, and the 21 EMA on the daily chart, they're all gonna be future resistance levels for SPY. So any bounce could be just another bounce. Meta did a very nice movement yesterday. Right now we are struggling around the 21 EMA, but we don't see any meaningful bottom signal yet. Meanwhile, we see Tesla triggering another bearish pivot point. We have been doing bearish pivot points over here. What's more, this bearish pivot point found a resistance below the 21 EMA, below the $233 over here, this dual resistance level, which we did warn about here in this channel. Tesla failed miserably to close above this key point, therefore it is losing momentum, and that today we just got there. So Nathan, what if we see a bullish reaction? If we see one, great. But right now, we don't see any meaningful bullish reaction. And what's more, if we see a bullish reaction, remember, I'll be here every single day talking about SPY, QQQ, Tesla, the Magnificent 7 stocks. So if you're still watching this video and you're not a subscriber, dude, it is too late for you. You probably, most likely, you are enjoying this video so far, so come on. Subscribe, join the Finance Hydra channel, click the like button to support me as well, and I highly appreciate your support, your audience. See you guys next week. Stay safe. Bye bye.